Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the last lecture we have seen the patterns, how we can make the pattern. Okay, now we are going to see some different patterns which we are going to make. So here I am making some patterns. Okay, you try it by your own. Okay, you try it by your own. If you don't find it answer, it's fine, no issue. But try it by your own. And if you don't get it, then start the video. Okay, but I am making some patterns. Okay, so here my first pattern. My first pattern is this one. This is my first pattern. Okay, try this one. Then then let me show you my second pattern. Okay, second pattern is mm, okay. Make this one. This one is looks good and it will be I think easy for you. Okay, then this is my second pattern, and third pattern is you can say this one. In this you need the help of that end value will be critical for this. Mm, okay, okay, now you can make one more pattern, that is this one is a very okay, let's make this one. So there are four patterns I am giving you. Okay, try it by your own. Okay, and after that, you start the video. First, try by your own. Okay, no need to hurry. Try it is an easy pattern. Just you have to use some logics. Okay, try it by your own. If you don't find it, then start the video. No issue for that. Okay, these are the four patterns. Okay, you pause the video. Now practice it, and I will start. Okay, so let's go for the first pattern. Okay, so what is our pattern? That here is a star, four star, and then a three star in the reverse direction. Okay, so so in the reverse direction, if you go, so let me go in the downward side, and I will break the pattern. Okay, I will break the pattern in 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I have star, 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 star. Okay, now I have break the pattern. Now what I have? I have four rows. Row is equal to 1, row is equal to 2, row is equal to 3, and row is equal to 4. And similarly, I have four columns. C is equal to 1, C is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, and C is equal to 4. So here also two loop will work. Loop 1 for row, and loop 1 loop I can say loop I, and loop J or loop column for J for column. Okay. Now, uh, so this is our basic pattern. So here first we have to run loop this one. Sorry for that. This one. So we have to run loops for the first row. Okay, we have to create the space for the four rows, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the I section. That is for the row, and for the J, that is for the column. We have to create four sections similarly. Okay, let's go ahead now. Uh, so first of all, what I will say, for I in range. See, I have how many space? 4. So I will go for 0 to 5. Now for J in range. Now you can see that let me go to the downward side so that you will be yes. Now okay, and this will be okay for you. Now what happened that I have to go from in the first row I have four stars. Okay, so how many this value I required? Four stars value required. So what I will do? My range is 0 to 5. Okay. Now if I start from 5, okay. So how it will go? It will go that I will start from 4 comma minus 1. Okay. print star. Let's see how it will go. Okay, and is not here, and is here. See, now the value of 5 4 to 5 0 0 1 2 3 4. Oh, sorry for that. Okay, why it is coming like that? 4 is 1 here, then 1 2 3 4. Hmm. Now it is okay. Okay, so see this I. Let me show you in this again so that you can understand very easily. Okay. Okay. So now you can see that this I. Hmm. So this is my first iteration. First iteration is goes here. Okay. Now this first iteration 0 will go here and here will go in the J. Okay. Now for J, my first range is starting from 3. Okay. So when it goes to here, so my range is from 3 comma I minus 1 comma minus 1. So 3 comma minus 1 minus 1. See here my range here my this what we can say step, my step is minus 1 means it goes to the reverse direction. Okay, automatically it is plus 1 if I will not mention, but if I mention then it is minus 1, it goes in the reverse direction. So 3 comma 2 comma 1 comma 0. Okay, so 3 comma 2 comma 1 comma 0, here it is. Then here is I minus for 1. Okay, so here 3 comma 2 comma 0, so 4 times my star will get print. Here it is. Okay, now this print will bring me to the new row, and here I becomes 1 and it goes to here. So my range will become, earlier my range is from 3 to minus 1, it becomes 3 comma I is 1, so 0 minus 1, so 0 3 2 1, so my star will be 3 only. Okay, so here my 3 stars. Now I is equal to 2, here I is equal to 2, so 3 comma I minus 1, that is 2 minus 1, so it is 3 comma 1. Okay, my range will be 3 comma 1 for the second iteration. For I is equal to 2 iteration, my range will become 3 comma 1 and my range is 3 comma 2. So here it is 2 star, and then here I becomes 3, so range will be 3 comma 2, that is 1. So this is 1 star. Okay, so this is how you can make this reverse star. Hope you have understood that how it goes. So first it is going towards this direction, then after print it will goes to the towards this direction, and here range is 3, I is equal to 0 for the first iteration, so it runs 4 times. This runs 4 times, 3 2 1 0. Okay, so this is how we can make a pattern. Remember guys that J loop, this J loop is for columns and I is for row. Okay, or we can see for the simplicity we can also say this. Let me show you for the simplicity. Okay, that instead of I and J, sorry, hmm, instead of I and J we can use row column. Okay, row minus 1. Instead of I and J we can use row and column for the simplicity. Okay, understood? Now another pattern we can see. Now which is our another pattern? Our another pattern is this one, 4 star. This is our pattern. Okay, now we can see that there is now if you separate it. Okay, let me separate it again. I'm going in a very detail, very much detail. Okay, guys. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see this is a box type 4 cross 4. Okay. Here what happened that here my values of column decreasing or increasing in case of the earlier example you can see that let me show you that my see my value of columns are increasing. Okay, from 0 1 2 and 3. Okay, as my row is increasing my column was also increasing. Here also as my here my row is decreasing and row is increasing. Okay, and column is decreasing. Okay, but there is an increase and decrease, but here you can see that although the pattern is different, but here also there is a 4 space of column and 4 space of row. So C is equal to 1, C is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, C is equal to 4, and similarly R is equal to 1, R is equal to 2, R is equal to 3, and R is equal to 4. Okay, these are my this is how we can bifurcate. We can show in a detail in a pattern. Okay, now how we will make a code of it. Let me show you. Yes, guys. So here is my pattern. Okay. Now for I in range of what how many rows are required? 4. So 1 comma 5. Okay. Now for now we can see that there are two kinds of pattern. Okay, one is this underscore and one is star. Okay, let me target first. I will divide this pattern again. Let me first target this underscore. Okay, so I will take for j in range. How many underscores I have? 3. I have 3 underscores. Okay, 3 underscore, and as you can see, focus on underscore only. As you can see that as you are moving ahead, okay, your underscores are decreasing. Okay, so here in the fourth row it becomes 0. Okay, so I can say 3 comma 0. Okay, comma -1. Okay, 3 2 1, 3 2 1 and 0. Okay, I will say print star. Sorry, print underscore, and here and is equal to space. Now here I have printed this underscore. Okay, now focus on star only. Just focus on star. Okay, what will happen? This for loop, this for j loop will run 3 times. This 1 2 3 3 times it underscore happen. Now this j loop will complete, and then okay, then we will start one more for loop. Okay, one more for loop. Our cursor is when our j loop will complete, our cursor is here. Okay, it has not gone down, gone to the new line. Remember this. Here and is equal to space. We have not given backslash n, so our cursor is still here. Okay, it is still in continuously. It is going in the same row, not going to the new line. So remember this. Okay. Now what happened for a in range? Now here, how many stars I have? 1. Okay, first row 1 star, second row 2 star, third row 3 star. So what? So you can see, can you see the pattern that when my I is equal to 1, star is equal to 1. When my I is equal to 2, star is equal to 2. So I can say I for range I. So whenever suppose my range is 1, 1 star, my range is 2, 1, 2, 2 star, my range is 3, 1, 2, 3, 3 star, my range is 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, my range is 4 star. Okay, I can say star, print star, comma, and is equal to and is equal to this one, and as usual our print. Okay, 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 okay. It's not decreasing here. Do I say I minus 1? Ah, see, Here instead of 0, okay, okay. What happened here? Let me show you with this snipping. Make a new one. Okay. This is an interesting thing. What happened here? Let me show you. This is very much interesting. Here we have seen, like I am focusing on J only. Okay. I am focusing on J only here. What I have written for J in range 3 comma 0 comma minus 1. Okay. And I have written, so what happened here? My range got fixed 3 comma 0 comma minus 1. So every time my loop will run 4 times only. Okay. See, let me divide. See, I is for row, J is for underscore, K is for star. Okay. My row get fixed 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Now my J is for underscore. Here my value of underscore is decreasing. Okay. Value of underscore is decreasing. Here first row has 3, second row has 2, third row has 1 underscore, and fourth row has 0 underscore. Okay. So this is how you can see my underscore value is decreasing. But when I use this range 3 comma 0, so it got fixed. It is not decreasing. Okay. So 3 comma 0 means 3 to 1, 3 to 1 only, 3 to 1. Now my range, suppose in the first iteration, suppose it goes 3 to 1. Okay, here it is 0. Consider here it is 0. Goes to the 3 to 1. And here I have used K. Okay, so it will give me 1 star. So my first, after my first iteration with 3 comma 0 is 1, 2, 3 and star. Now it goes, here star is printed and we go to the new line, and now again we are going to the for loop. Here I is 2. Okay, I become 2. Second iteration. This is my first and this is my second. I is equal to 2. Here you can see that for 3 comma 0, again it will run 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Because there is no I, or there is no something that can reduce the range. We have to reduce the range. Here we have to reduce the range from 3 to 2. That's why it has given us that value. That's why it has given us this value. See, my J, my underscore is not decreasing. It remains the same. But when I use I comma minus 1, okay, when I use I comma minus 1, what it has done with I 3, when I say my I is equal to 1, 3 comma 1 minus 1 0 and minus 1, so it runs 3 times. Okay, now when my I is equal to 2, so 3 comma 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 1, so 3 comma 1 is 3 and 2, so it runs 2 times. Similarly, when I is equal to 2, sorry 3, so 3 minus 2 1, sorry 3 minus 1 2, so it runs only one time. Okay, so this is how you make the pattern. Understood, guys? This is how you make the patterns. Okay, now uh, another pattern. What is our another pattern? Which one? Okay, this one is quite, I can say, interesting. This is our pattern. Now, now again, okay. Now again goes to the go to this pattern. Our pattern is this one. Pattern is this one. Okay, this one. So here row is equal to 1, row is equal to 2, row is equal to 3, row is equal to 4, row is equal to 5. Okay. Now here you can see that for the first three row, our column is increasing. Okay, c is equal to 1, c is equal to 2, c is equal to 3. The value of star in our column got increased, and and after 3, our value of column, our star in the column got decreased. Okay, so first it is increasing, second it is decreasing. So whenever you get such situation, always divide this problem. Okay, you see in a such a way that I have first print this pattern, and then I have to print this pattern. Okay, so you know how to print this pattern and you know how to print this pattern, so just merge it. Okay, just combine it and you will get the answer. I have given you the hint. Try it by your own way. Let us, you can show me how you can do it. There are different several methods. It is not necessary that by which method I am doing using this range in I, J, K. You can use some another function also for whatever suits you. Output should be there. This is the main funda. Okay. Now you can say, first of all I will make a row. For row in range, how many rows are there? 1 comma 6. Okay, 1 comma 6 means 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so for column in range, okay, for column in range, I. Okay, for column in range, for column in range, I can't say I 1 1 2 1 2 3. 1 comma I plus 1. Okay, now you have to print star, sorry, star. Okay, let me, okay, you have to remember this. Let me show you. See, this is my pattern. Okay, now I have to break it all. Okay, now do one thing. Uh, let me bifurcate that, as I said, for this only. So I will go for, so I will go for 4 first. Okay, but why it is repeating like this? Okay, I 1 comma I plus 1, so 1 comma 2, so it should be 1 comma 2 only. Just a second, let me use I think some other value it is taking. Yeah, you know why it is giving me that value? Because in the upward direction, in some another example we have used row and column. Here, see, here we have used row and column, so I think it is getting that. I don't know why it is not getting the ij, but for row and column it's on you. It's in front of you. Now see, I have made this pattern. Okay, now make the second pattern. This is completed. Okay, this is completed. Now go on this. Okay, target this. For k in range, what's the range here? 2. Okay, so 2 comma I minus 1, 2 comma I minus 1, I minus 1 0, I minus 1, 2 comma I minus 1 comma minus 1. Okay, now print star, and is equal to this one. Why? Uh, just a second, guys. Okay, okay. I have made a mistake. I made a mistake. See, here it is there. Now, now, what happened? That here it gets print. Okay. and here you will get the value. Now I have to go for another for loop, but this time it will not be in I. See, break it, break this. This is list number. This is pattern number one. This is pattern number two. Okay. Now you have made the pattern number one. Okay. So this for loop work is over. Now go for pattern number two. For k in range 2 comma, for k in range we can say 2 comma 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 3, 2 comma 1. uh, okay, for k here, as you see that we have made this separate. So first of all, made a row for 4 and 5. Okay, let's make a row for 4 and 5, 1 comma 3. Okay, so 1 comma 3 is 1 2, so 4 and 5. Okay, this number 4 and 5 we have made. Okay, now make another pattern for another for loop for this one, for column 1. Okay, column is also there, so we have to make another loop. Okay, so for you can say m in range of, what will be my range, 3 comma 3 comma k minus 1. Okay. 2 comma k minus 1 comma minus 1. Print star, print star, and print. Okay, sorry. See, here it is. Okay, you have separated, you have cut the pattern in two part. This is one is the first part and this one is the second part. Okay, this is how you make the pattern, guys. Okay, this is how you make the pattern. Do remember, guys. Do remember. Okay, now there is one more pattern you will see very much. Let me show you that pattern, and it's a very simple pattern that is there. Here is some star, then in the pattern this one. Okay, now you will see such pattern. Okay, for me, for at the first time, this is very complicated. I have never got this answer. For the first time I used I generally spend very much time on this, that for this gap only, that it is not means I'm not getting the value, that I'm not getting the logic. How can we do that? Let me show you how can we do that. Do you remember this one, this pattern? Use the same thing, just you need different logic. See, same thing we have used. Instead of underscore, you give space. Okay, and here it is your pattern. How it is? See, you have given instead of underscore. Instead of underscore, okay, let me show you again. See, instead of underscore, you have given the space. Okay, so there are three blank spaces here. Okay, understood? Three blank spaces. Now, in the end, at the end, every time we use, we don't have, we are not giving the space. We are not giving any space. Okay, now we have given the space. So the star which is adjacent to one another now have a space in between. So because of this space, this pattern is formed. I have seen, I have Google search of such pattern, and it was give me around 15 to 16 line of code minimum. No, it was more than 20. Yeah, more than 20 line of code I have seen for this pattern. But you can use this logic also. Just use this space and you will get the answer. Okay, guys. So this is how you can make the pattern. Let's make one more last pattern for numbering. means 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. We want the pattern. Okay, we want the pattern of sorry, and the pattern of 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, I want pattern of this thing. Okay, now separate it. This is a very complicated thing. This is very complicated pattern. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Now you see, we will make 4 rows. I is equal to 1 to 5. I is 1 to 5. Now for the j, that is for the column, c is equal to 1 2 3 4. Now you can see that whenever I go from 1 to 2, one value got increased, and from here to here one value increase. Okay, now when I go, so whenever I am going, so here you can see the last value. Okay, you understand the last value, that my first value, whenever I go to the new line, okay, whenever I am going to the new line, my first value is addition plus one of the previous value of this. Means here the last value, here the last value is 3. Okay, and this one is 4, means my new line value is 3 plus 1, and here is 6, my new line value is 6 plus 1 7. Okay, now understand in this way, here also 1 plus 1. So whenever I make a new line, so I want one add, means I can say count is equal to count plus 1, we can say. Okay, I will make some pattern, and in that count is equal to count plus 1, some variable. So I have to add it. Okay, so this is my way of doing this. Let me show you the for I in range. How many rows you required? 5. Okay, for now you can see that 1 2 3 4 5 6. So for that, for j in range, how many? 1 2 3 4. Here also I required the same number of column. Okay, it is increasing. So print, I can say, see, print, let me see if I can say and is equal to this one, and I will go for count is equal to 2, and I will go count plus is equal to 1, and print 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 11. Let's go for, see, here it is. What happened here, that my count is 1. So for first row, here for the first row, okay, my I is 1, so that is, or we can say like we are doing I plus 1, that is also fine. Okay, or you can just put I, that is also fine, that's not a difference. Okay, now 1 comma I plus 1 means here I is equal to 1, so 1 comma 2, that is in the first time I am running the loop. Okay, for range 1, so count is what? 1, count is 1. Okay, here let me show you in the snip.